Why hello there, and welcome back to another Chris is addicted to Rift Wizard 2 and wants to make videos about it for the main channel. Today we're going to talk about Magic Missile. It's almost going to be a bit of a challenge run because I want to feature Magic Missile. I want to highlight Magic Missile, and when I say that, I mean, welcome back once again, Wizard, to the ruins of your play, because, my god, I'm only going to accept spells into my library if they end with Magic Missile. So Magic Missile's safe. We're allowed to cast Magic Missile. That's a clearly in the rules spell. But you might be thinking to yourself, what the hell's this guy talking about? Well, here's the thing. Just because Magic Missile's the only spell that says Magic Missile doesn't mean it's the only spell that ends in Magic Missile, because we could take Disperse and Violent Warp. It casts your Magic Missile on all teleported enemy units. Blink with Dissolution. When you blink, it casts your Disperse, which casts your Magic Missile. So that's two translocation spells we could take that end in Magic Missile. We could take Void Drake, which could end in him casting Magic Missile. We could take Arcane Orb, which casts your Magic Missile. We can make it so it casts your Magic Missile twice. We can make it so if you shoot it, it casts your Magic Missile 12 times. My god. In the sorcery department, we could take Furnace of Sorcery, and then we can give it the Hounds cast your Magic Missile. So my god, we could clearly do this. The only problems we need to be aware of are enemies that are completely immune to Arcane, but there's a solution to that. And in the earlier floors, before we get our damage up and running, we're gonna need to be wary of super tanky, spongy bastard enemies. A lot of words I just threw at you, but basically polar bears are gonna be our worst enemy in the early floors. Finger 6 is a little tempting, but here's the thing. If we're gonna do this, if we're not going to allow ourselves to take any spells that don't end in Magic Missile, Finger 6 is a little less exciting. Finger 6 would be exciting if we were going to upgrade Magic Missile to have my favorite upgrade, which is Ricochet. Magic Missile bounces to 2 targets after the initial hit. That means you hit 3 things, right? If we take a Finger 6, that's going to be 4 things. Arcane Crossfire is also really nice if you plan on, like, having a bunch of pets, but that's not going to happen in this particular run. But we don't have to worry about that yet. But it means while I love Finger 6, and I am still thinking about Finger 6, if we want to be realistic, we might not want Ricochet. Even though it's great for doing a lot of damage all over the place, it's gonna be a little tricky to kill things that are 100% immune to arcane damage if we lean into the multiple targets pathway. For now, let's say no to Finger 6, which I know is blasphemous of me to say. And we'll go off and we'll get something more tangibly useful, like a nice little heart, a little ruby heart for us. We got only bomb spawners, cats. Each of these cats is going to respawn once, so using a bomb or 2 to blow them up. It's actually kind of a nice way to conserve casts, because bang, took out a bomb, and I took out a cat. Also keep in mind, if they die next to you, it is a bit of a problem. You take 7 damage each time. I'm gonna use these bombs as best I can to conserve casts. And yeah, shoot the cats before they get within 5 tiles of you. 8. That was a nice 2-for-1 right there. Some of these cats are getting a little close, hoping they're all on their last lives. Damn. What a bummer. There's one more. We have 2 spell points. Can't even do what I want. I was hoping maybe we could take Disperse and then Violent Warp. That requires 5 total. We unfortunately have to drink a potion. I could have been a little greedier here. Probably could have gotten away without needing a potion. Mystic is a good keyword we're looking for. Star and Mystic are the two keywords. But a horn, that's for minion duration. We don't want that. So I don't want any of this. I'm gonna reroll. I'm really hoping to find better things. Like a Mystic Orb would be nice, or Sorcery or Arcane Wand would be the ideals. Bombers, large worm balls. We could use the bombers to take out worm balls, conserve casts. Mush Boom, Spriggans, Fire Bombers. No matter where we're going, we're gonna have choices we need to make about how we kill things. Spriggans take 2 shots. Worm balls take 3. 1 to split them, and then 2 to take them out. But if we take Disperse with Violent Warp, not that big a deal. And again, we can use bombs to help out. Is that a Fire Bomber spawner? Void Bomber? No worm spawners, that's the important part. Don't want to deal with worm spawners. So let's pop in right here. We're going to learn Disperse. And then we're going to upgrade it to be Violent Warp. And now we have 15 additional casts of Magic Missile, but in reality, it's more than that. It is so much more than that. Because each one gets shot. It's not like, oh, that was one free cast. That was multiple casts. And now they have a new way to come in. Hit as many as we can with one cast. Keep the bomb for me. I intend on using bombs proactively. Nah, just blow them all up. But worms, great way to deal with them. Perfect. The other thing we're going to keep our eyes open for are free spells that are part of our intended chain of magic missile casting things. So Void Drake, ooh, an Arcane Wand. This is our first exciting thing. Come on, baby. Luck be with me tonight. For every 40 damage dealt to enemies with arcane spells, cast Heavenly Blast on a round. And, like, that's nice. That's actually kind of a way we might want to consider not needing to take something like Disruption Bolts. If we want to stick with just Magic Missile in its purest form, where we can ricochet it and hit a lot of things, this is a way to do it. As long as we're on levels where not everything is immune to Arcane, Heavenly Blast would help us out. It's only doing 14 holy damage, but it's damage. And once we upgrade Sorcery as a category, which we are going to be looking to do through equipment and skills, the damage will go up. For 75 damage dealt to enemies with sorcery spells, Death Chill on a random enemy. That also works. It's going to be doing 11 dark damage. Arcane spells and skills gain 50% damage. That's just a nice flat damage boost. But honestly, 40 damage, a free Heavenly Blast, it's a new damage type. But is that against the spirits? I don't know. That's not a Magic Missile. Everything needs to end in Magic Missile. Like, this dude's only going to take half arcane damage. This is our big choice we need to make, is are we going to take Disruption Bolts, or are we going to take something like the Star Blaster? It's not a Magic Missile, but it is a result of our Magic Missiles. And it's not a spell I'm taking, so it's within the rules I set for myself. Yeah, I'm going to take that Star Blaster. Anything that casts a free spell for you is just really good. And we're gonna abuse that real hard. So let's take the Star Blaster. And now I think we can go into Ricochet Land, which is a gross land I love. I love how many casts you can get. Is that a Ghost Spawner? I think I'd rather take out the Mantis Spawners to start. Get out of here. Bang. Bang. Oh yeah, let me bring my speed down to normal until things until it gets too crowded in here. I'm also curious to see when we get our free cast of Star Blaster. There we go, we got our Heavenly Blast right there. It's happening! No, fairies healing the stupid thing. Keep your eye out for evil fairies. They are the worst. Alright. Go for that ghost spawner now. Just gonna teleport evil fairies away. Can I hit both evil fairies? Oh. Stop healing each other. Evil fairies are super annoying when there's a whole bunch of them and you're trying to do something. Bang, bang, bang. So that free Heavenly Blast hit the guy? I did. Perfect, didn't have to drink a potion. It's official, I'm gonna be going into Ricochet territory. I'm going to be super greedy with this run. So I think the only thing we're really going to be considering here is going to be the ink pipe. We can blind things, which isn't the worst. By process of elimination, this is where we're heading now. See, trolls are the kind of thing that we want to be a little aware of. They heal 5 per turn. They're gonna be annoying. All the spawners, thankfully, are for snakes. And we do have this bastard here. We cannot hurt him, which is a huge pain. We're gonna have to rely on the kindness of Star Blesser or our Aether Dagger. Given how many friends are on this level, we probably are going to open up with the Aether Dagger and start working on him. Otherwise, things could get pretty ugly. Yeah, it's gonna take like a million shots just to wear through his stupid shielding. Goes along a beam. Saw it hit multiple people. That was nice. Don't warp me. I'll warp you. It's your goddamn lesson. Get out of my face. Oh yeah, the fact that it hits multiples is just beauty. Beautiful. Spawner's way up there. We're gonna keep working our way that way then. When we get like little clumps of 3 or 4 people, disperse them. In theory, we could have just kept on warping this dude until he was the only one, and he eventually would have taken a few Star Blaster shots. But of course, the problem there would be if he's the only thing, that wouldn't work. We wouldn't be doing arcane damage. Three more. The stupid trolls, of course, are just healing through it all, but we're mostly doing this to do damage and get our Star Blaster casts. Four more! Oh, he has 5 shields. You're the worst, man. Which means shooting him won't count for arcane damage. It's a little frustrating. Alright, now we have to drink a mana potion. This is why we want Ricochet soon. Bang bang. Just keep plugging away at him. It's down to 1 shield. What's his threat radius? Pretty small. Don't have to worry too much. It's down to 1 shield. Let him walk in. Bang and bang. It is frustrating that if they are immune to your damage type, you don't even remove their shields. Hurts me. Baby, yes, a sorceress orb. That's exactly what we want to see. Because that's going to benefit our magic missile, which is going to benefit our disperse, which is going to benefit our star blesser here. Only taking half damage, a huge pile of health. These will be somewhat frustrating. But we're going to grab that upgrade to our damage right away. ASAP, we're going to grab that. We only have the 1 mana potion, so we do want to make sure we don't take too long. So take that Sorcerer's Orb. 25% more damage. So we're up to 14 damage there. Which means our Heavenly Blast is not going to... Oh yeah, it displays right there. 18 damage. We got the benefit. And let's make our potentially poor decision right now to take Ricochet. This could blow up in our face. But I think we're going to be okay. So let's go ahead and warp people. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. As long as you got line of sight, you're going to get multiple targets per hit. Star Blesser just moving through people. You can even shoot around corners with it. Like that snake right there, I can't see him. Got him. Beautiful. Beautiful. Robe of Crystals. Robe of Crystals is going to really tempt me. And it's going to put our build to the test because 100% resistant to arcane damage. If we end up with just these left on the screen, we are hosed. But Robe of Crystals. Whenever you cast an arcane or ice spell, deal 8 arcane to a random enemy in line of sight and 8 ice damage to another. It's not the one I want the most. Robe of the Void is really what we're hoping to see. But it's tempting enough that we're probably going to go for it. Going to open up by dispersing problems away from here. Going to go ahead and grab my Robe of Crystals. And see if we can't maybe get lucky, get some ice to hit these guys. And if we're down to just the Lich and me, the solution's going to be... Sorry, not the Lich. If it's just down to me and... Oh, nice. Me and the stupid little ball guys, which is coming down to here. Nice. Nice. Robe of Crystals is doing it. Just using Robe of Crystals to do damage. Yeah, boy! Look at that. It used to be, in Rift Wizard 1, a little easier to do a 1 damage type run, because damage calculations didn't take into account whether or not the initial damage mattered. Which is to say, let's say you have an enemy 100% immune to fire damage, but they are not immune to arcane. If I hit them with a fireball and I had Starfire, the fireball would do 0 damage, but the potential damage they would have taken, they would still take that 50% of arcane damage. Now, it's based on the actual initial hit. So if they're immune to arcane and then I have a damage redeal, they take 0 and 0. So you do need to be like using stuff like the Star Blesser, Robe of Crystals. You can get around some of these problems. A portal key is a little tempting, but boy howdy, Chaos Quills are the worst thing for us. Completely immune to arcane damage. And as you saw, we can deal with it, but that'd be a real pain in the ass just for a portal key. We're gonna reroll instead, and hope for something more impactful. We did not get something more impactful, but we'll make our own impact. I'm gonna go straight for Arch Sorcerer. Spells in the sorcery department get a flat 7 damage buff. Everything gets 2 more range. We get 25% more charges. Why am I doing this before Arcane? It's so that our Star Blesser takes the benefit too. So, wow. Up to 32 casts. It also helps with our Disperse, going up to 19. After this, we will take Void Lord, though. And now we're doing a nice 21 damage. And if we look at our Star Blesser here, we're doing 25 holy damage with that bad boy. This looks like a positively pleasant level, even with electric worm balls. Mechanomancer is probably the only annoying thing here, and we're probably going to try and take him out early. Oh yeah. I'm going to keep him here, so I can keep working on him. Down he goes. Alright, the spawners are to our left, so we head left. You're not a mind vampire? Perfect. Get on my face. Electric worm balls have a charge these days. Yeah, we definitely want to find some finger 6s. If at all possible. Shoot that spawner from around the corner. Start taking out worm balls.
Yeah.
Oh, they are annoying. Keep your eye on your health. Remember that they can charge at you.
I gotta hit him.
That seems like a good number right there, but I want to hit that ghost. No, he's gonna get away. Or will he? He got away. That's a good line of sight for a bunch of stuff. Hey, stop it! Got him. 5 more casts. If we want to conserve our spell points, try and be greedy. Like, check line of sight. We could hit him and him and him. We can get both of those if they're a little closer, but we're gonna keep going up. Use a disperse.
Yeah, just normal. Hey. Perfect. Not too bad.
Ruby hearts with mana potions. You know what? We only have the 1 mana potion. Elves, though, are bastards. I hate elves. Artists are worse, though. But in all honesty, this looks perfectly fine. This is a relatively easy floor, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna do it for the hearts. The hearts for the potions. I did it all for the potions. The scrolls, we can't hurt them, but whatever. We could tank a bunch of hits. We'll try to kill scroll spawners. I don't want to be in a storm. You bastard. It's time to take our next spell. It's gonna be Blink. Just so I can quickly remove myself from such unfortunate circumstances. Alright, there we go. Warp them away. 1 more scroll. Down he goes. Easy level. Easy level. And now we have some emergency potions. I don't think we're gonna need them, but nothing's worse than running out of gas later on in a run. Wing shoes are pretty tempting, but Robe of the Void, god damn it. I really like Robe of the Void. A lot. Gives us 75% arcane resist. If we want to go with arcane combustion and just blow levels away, makes it very possible. That said, do we want to give up 16 free damage every turn? I think we could go for more disperses and blinks. And get that good resistance. It's that resistance we really want. And then we're just going to need a nice hat. And later skills are going to really finish the job. We might even want to focus on a couple of skills that help us deal with arcane immunity pretty soon. But I think we're going to go for it. I'm going to do it. I've talked myself into it. It's a lot of worm ball spawners, huh? Let's remove some problems first. Alright, bye, Lich. Oh yeah. Robe of the Void. Oh yeah. We have so many disperses now. And honestly, I think the Star Blaster will be more than enough for a lot of the problems we're going to run into. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. What a hard floor. Alright, let's look ahead first before I take... Oh, Robocrisis game's like, are you sure though? Oh, finger 6, baby. I mean, we did Ricochet. We have no choice now. We have to take finger 6s when we see them. Just be extra careful with enemies that might be... Oh, concussive idols are dangerous foes. But that finger 6 is going to be super awesome. Now, we could take Void Lord. 2 more charges, 8 more damage, 2 more range. It's going to be awesome. But I think Crackle Void is what we probably want to grab now. It's going to spread lightning damage to enemies nearby. So if we have an arcane immune enemy next to something that is not arcane immune, we're able to do the same amount of damage as lightning damage. So let's take Crackle Void. Notably benefits from Finger 6. Let's try and take out the evil fairy spawners early. Concussive idols are also premium targets. Be aware of charge range from these guys. This is a somewhat dangerous floor, but I'm not too worried. Grab that finger 6. Warp him away. Oh yeah. Lightning's already paying off. Try and be aware of concussive idols' influence here, so things that can charge, try and keep their range in mind. Yeah, he has a few more steps to go. That's a pretty nice 4-person teleport right there. We do lose turns when we take damage because of concussive idol. Get in my face. Bang bang. The lightning doesn't hurt them very much. It is what it is. Probably want to take out the Tormentors too. I mean, we want to take out everything, obviously. I have 21, 20... Oh yeah, I have so many casts. I'm not too worried. Ow. Even with something as scary as Concussive Idol. There we go. Now I don't have to go up there until it's just, that one concussive idol left. Never mind, no more concussive idols. The power of Disperse with Ricochet cannot be overstated. Hell yeah. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh wait, a Mystic Disc would increase the radius. Both for Disperse and for Crackle Void? Okay. Okay, Mystic Disc, you're on my radar. I'm doing it. I'm taking Mystic Disc. Whenever an ally deals damage, it heals for half that amount. Polar bears. I mean, polar bears suck because of the healing, but we're doing 21 now. They're not as bad as they were. We're no longer in the early stages. I'm gonna land right on this. Get that Mystic Disc. So Crackle Void has a radius of 6. Disperse has a radius of 4. Radius of 7. Radius of 5. Oh yeah. Goodbye. Look at it go. Bang bang. Bang bang. Bang bang. Bang bang. Well, let's start heading up. Oh yeah. Oh my. Good stuff. And we got our finger 6, so we are doing extra ricochets. We got 32 Heavenly Blasts off of 15 Magic Missile casts, and that number is only going to go up as we get more. It's a Star Toxin cap! Oh, baby! Not even gonna like care. Like we go here. We go here. All right, we want to increase our arcane damage. We take Void Lord. We're doing 29 damage there, which is like again applicable across the board. We're also going to upgrade Blink to have Dissolution. That way, if I teleport, I will disperse whatever I am near, doing yet more. 75% resistant to arcane. See, these are the kind of bastards that make it all worthwhile. And the Idol of Invincibility is what we want to kill first. But Star Toxin Cap. 50% of arcane damage is dealt as poison damage. Not like instead of, on top of, to be clear. Out of my sight. Dude's giving shields to people, which I don't care for. Toads, well, I appreciate your candor and moving me around. You know what else? Help me out here, balls. The shielding nonsense has to stop too. This is why you have your items. Should probably focus on the stupid shield guy. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's a great location for him. No more shields, thank you very much. And my face. Was it the right time to use those items? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I just know I get tired sometimes where I'm like, these are annoying to fight. I'd rather not. And so I don't. I just use items. That's what items are for me. Out of here. Alright, another Sorcerous Orb is quite tempting. Quite tempting. Another 25% damage increase on everything we are doing. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think I will take it. Flame Rift Lich. Alright, that rift needs to go before anything else happens. Blood Bears don't matter. Spike Balls don't matter. Flame Rifts. That has to go. We don't want any liches. Sorcerous Orb, please, even though there are liches already. I could see them. Golem liches. But the rifts are immune to arcane damage, so they have to go first. Excuse me? You're soul bound to a thingy. Oh, yeah. Like the ricochets, they do most of the level for you. Hey, bud. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I think it's nice. Now we just need a pair of shoes. Every time we hit 40 damage, we're going to do 1 physical damage to all enemies. It's a great way to just remove shields. It's the shield remover system. Scent of Blood. Ah, but Prince of Ruin. Now you might be thinking, why would you bother with Prince of Ruin? Well, we are doing lightning damage. So if they die to the damage from our Crackle Voids, Prince of Ruin will do some work. If something happens to die from our stupid disintegration, they would also get extra damage. Prince of Ruin as a freebie is actually pretty sweet. And I don't think I actually want to invest in Void Drakes. I'm more interested maybe in the Idol of Sorcery. Now this is a horrifying level, but it would be a nice test to see if Crackle Void is enough. And we have some Fey Bone Shamblers. Prince of Ruin might actually help here too. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna, this could be a horrible, horrible choice to come here, but I'm gonna take Prince of Ruin. Then we're gonna disperse our problems away. Right there. Alright, all the starfish died immediately. You can see Disintegrator's doing excellent work. Oh, incredible work. That's gonna be a nice moment right there. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, you guys got next to me. Get out of here. They're shielded. That's the only thing preventing them from exploding into huge cacophonies of damage. But thankfully, Disintegrator helps remove those shields. But when they're they split, right? You're watching them break apart. When the split happens, they are unfortunately getting their shields back. Or I guess they're getting new shields, because they're new entities. Right there. Right there. We're looking for just, as many free casts we can get off of each copy of Disperse. Which, gotta remember, we could do just by blinking around. We have a pretty big radius to it now. I guess I'll just wait. What is that thing shooting off of us? Oh, we're blinding stuff, right. I don't think I ever appreciated what it looked like. Hey, bud. Boy, I hope we find more finger sixes. Oh, Mystic Orb. What are we up to right now? 32 damage? We don't exactly have a lot of health, but at the same time, who cares? Our damage output is hilarious. 28 holy damage for every 40 damage we do with arcane damage. We're at 32. We're almost up to one cast gets it off. I would love to make that happen. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna land on the Mystic Orb. $32. $35. Almost. Electric Shamblers. Well, now it's just Shamblers left. Do they get like an electric charge? Yeah, lightning leap. Just by teleporting, though, I could do some fine work. Excuse me. See, so much better. So much better than the shielded Fey ones. Every last one of them. Right. You know what? No, I'll just do it manually. Goodness me. So many ricochets! 53 Heavenly Blasts. I only cast Magic Missile myself 2 times. Enchanter's Boon, Chaos Poet, Glittering Dance, Translocation Master. So I think I'm gonna land here. Grab this Furnace of Sorcery. Upgrade it with Arcane Eyebolts. We'll blink onto the paper. Take Translocation Master. Send them away, I don't want to look at them. Alright. Furnace. Furnace. Start making some dogs, who in turn make more dogs, because they cast my Magic Missile. And then send them out into the world. Now, I have 28 Heavenly Blasts. I'm not going to cast any more spells. 38 Heavenly Blasts. So now we have lightning damage, physical damage, fire damage. It opens us up to the Chaos School. And again, everything has Magic Missile at the end. Except for the Heavenly Blast, but that comes from Magic Missile, so that's okay. As long as it comes from Magic Missile. Ooh, a portal key? Don't mind if I snoo. Annihilation Goos are monsters. I hate them. But also this level will be quite funny and very easy. Because this thing's going to make pillars of bones. This guy's going to be making bone shamblers. And bone shamblers are just free damage as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to start down here. We're going to create our dog army. Send these enemies away. A furnace. A furnace. And then disperse the dogs away. So they can make more dogs. And at this point, I'm kind of curious. Like, how many times will I get free casts off of my wand without me doing any work? The answer is a pretty decent amount. Iron Fiend Lich, Annihilation Goo, they're not my allies. What are you talking about, game? Alright, send more dogs out into the worlds. Oh my god. It's all just one turn here. So yeah, like, I'm getting a lot of Heavenly Blast casts off. Yeah, Heavenly Blast, I just passed my turn there. But you could see Heavenly Blast, 191 damage there. Passed my turn. Hell yeah, we're getting a lot of freebie Heavenly Blasts. Don't even need line of sight. The dogs are casting my magic missile, which means it counts as our spell. Delightful. Let's think about next upgrade. So Void Spike's not super handy. We could do Fire into Arcane. There is fire damage, but that's not super exciting. Multimancy, on the other hand, and Master of Space both are tremendously nice. But Arcane Combustion is possibly even more nice. We have 9. Let's take Multimancy. And then let's take Arcane Combustion. We're only 75% immune to the damage, but who cares? Idol of Frailty. That's a scary fellow. We do have 100% resistant to arcane buddies. I'm gonna start here, where I can quickly deal with a Dream Hag. They could swap places with me and it won't even matter because we're alone over here. Alright, Dog Factory. And a Dog Factory. Oh no, I'm blind! Whatever will I do? More dogs. Now I can look at my dogs. Yeah, they're Demon Fire Metallic. They are not arcane. They are going to blow themselves up a lot, though, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Am I done being blind, maybe? Send some dogs out into the wilds. Remove a problem child. Yes. Blow them all up, my doggies. Teach them what happens. At this point, I could just literally disperse them all. Yes. You know what? I think I might take Armorer. It's a silly thing to take, but it would make my dogs 75% immune to arcane damage, and they are going to be blowing themselves up a lot. I mean, I'm not playing this anymore, my dogs are. I'm just going to pass my turn and let them deal with it. It's just these arcane immune jerks down there now. But the dogs don't care about that. Master of Space, range and radius. All arcane spells. Not arcane, just all spells and skills, period. I mean, that would be nice for our Crackle Void, but I think they're gonna grab armor. Some of our dogs will just happen to be highly arcane and dark resistant. Nothing wrong with that. I don't want any spells. I want skills. Skills to pay bills with. Sinister stuff. Are we gonna take anything in the dark categories? I highly doubt it. Like, Void Spikes was a maybe, but doesn't work for what we're doing. You know, Icy Vengeance. Icy Vengeance could happen. It does have a radius. We could take the disc. Yeah. Well, come up here and start setting up shop for our dog factory. I didn't mean for such a powerful start. Dog factory. Dog factory. Oh my, yes. And the dogs are generating dogs, which is exactly what you want. I mean, there's no way all my dogs could have my armor, but it's alright. I love watching my holy blast fly across the level. Alright. The dog machines are online. Arcane Combustion. Oh, Arcane Combustion did a bad right there. Blew everyone up. Kinda was hoping the factory would have the, immunity. That's right, the dog factory down here, it's up and running. I do have a lot of arcane resistant friends coming my way, but who cares? The number of heavenly blasts that are going to erupt out of me, it'll take care of it. And it moves in a beam. Everything along the beam gets hit. It's great. I want to be here so I have line of sight on everybody. Oh. Arcane Combustion did a boo-boo. I'm just gonna shoot this guy for funsies. Alright, Arcane Armor. On taking damage, gain 10% resistance. Completely immune to fire, arcane. Holy. Only halfway to physical. What a jerk. As always. Just the worst thing to deal with. I could do like 3,000 dark damage, but... well, I could do... like, not quite 3,000. I could do like 2,500 dark damage. Might as well just stand here and wait until we're a little lower down. Oh? You dare approach me? 6 void eggs. If allowed to hatch, become horrible void creatures. They never hatch, though. Never seen them hatch, I don't think. They'll get destroyed pretty easy. Just waiting for that health to go away. It's a healthy guy. Easy peasy. Master of Space now? Or Starfire? Master of Space. Or Master of Memories. So I can have 3 furnaces. Master of Space. Bigger AoEs on my stuff. It's a nice layout. But it doesn't matter, he's gonna reroll it anyway. That's also fine. Bink! Yes, shuffle the levels, see what happens, Mordred. Alright, I do need to remove some stuff that's immediately next to me. I would like to make my factories 1 and 2. Alright. So now, just a quick little cast like this should do most of what I need. Yeah, that did it. I'll drink a health potion because I got plenty of them. I would like to disperse my dogs so they maybe don't blow each other up while they're next to... Oh, good. All of my Heavenly Blasts took care of the problems. Nope, they blew each other up. Man, come on, dogs. Gotta be careful. Could drink a mana potion, but don't want to. Come on, receive the armor thing. 75% resistant to arcane. I think that furnace has it. This dog has it. This guy has it too. Cool. Oh, there goes Mordred again. He's dying pretty fast. What else do I want? Saw some boss figures pop in and out of existence there. My dogs are going to make quick work of pretty much everything around me. Oh yeah. What am I gonna spend these spell points on? Mordred's down to his last life. I better go quick, otherwise we won't get a chance to use any of them. I love these explosions. But also like the unlimited amount of Heavenly Blasts that are just flying around constantly. Oh, most of my dogs are gone. Oh, I accidentally teleported them away. Ah, I was gonna spend. Ah, come on. Well, oh well. The Dark Wizard is slain. His beasts have been broken and made tame. The beauty of Avalon will be built again. Your soul is permitted to sleep and dream once more. Well, there you have it. Magic Missile. Every spell in here ends with Magic Missile. And our staff starts with Magic Missile. Let's see what kind of stuff we had going on in this run. So, Humble Magic Missile to start. Eventually we take Disperse with Violet Warp to really spread out how we're doing damage. And even though we're casting Disperse a lot, most of our damage is coming from Magic Missile. But Heavenly Blast is doing work. We're getting a lot of free casts, and that number is only going to go up and up and up. But it's always going to be below Magic Missile, I assume? Oh, yeah. Magic Missile damage. Magic Missile damage. Magic Missile. But Crackle Void's here now, and Crackle Void's going to do work. Oh, yeah. Magic Missile. 40 Heavenly Blast. Magic Missile. Still up there. Still up there. 27 casts of Magic Missile. Did I really cast them, though? Did I truly? Realm 14. 39 Heavenly Blasts. I only cast Magic Missile 10 times, but 1,500 Magic Missile damage. And there's Disintegrator. I told you, man. Disintegrator's great. Crackle Void, Heavenly Blast, Prince of Ruin. Such a nice stack of damage. So nice. 49 free Heavenly Blasts. And just think, we could have upgraded Heavenly Blast. We could have taken Heavenly Blast, gotten an upgrade, and all of those free casts would have benefited from the upgrade. We could have taken skills that use holy damage stuff and done something with it if we wanted to. But I didn't wanna. Because Magic Missile. Only Magic Missile stuff. But once the dogs were here, it all got wacky. Because Furnace of Sorcery is a sorcery spell. The dogs are casting sorcery spells. Disintegrator just shot way up there. Disintegrator at the top. Heavenly Blast in second place. Prince of Ruin in third place. Furnace Hound in fourth place. Crackle Void. I don't even see Magic Missile damage. My god. I cast 2 Magic Missiles, 2 Furnace of Sorceries, 4 Disperses. That's all I did. 70 Heavenly Blasts. Again, like, it's only my wand going off here. Floor 20, great stuff. And Mordred dead in 24 turns. Boy, I love Magic Missile. We did that without even upgrading Magic Missile to do non-arcane damage. We just found tools along the way to help us deal with the problems. It was a 1 damage type run outside of our equipment. I love that kind of stuff. And that's why I love Magic Missile. Again, it's my favorite starter spell. And honestly, it might be my favorite spell. It's like a 1-cost spell that you can use throughout the entire game. We didn't need Furnace of Sorcery to win. We could have done this without anything else besides Magic Missile, Disperse, and Blink. But it's so funny to me having a million dogs spawn that you could just disperse out into the world and letting all the things go off. But we could have invested those 12 points into just more skills if we wanted. So we could have taken the Orb, Arcane Orb, as our 4th thing, and that just shoots Magic Missiles left and right. Could have made it so we blow it up and it shoots out a million Magic Missiles. There's so many ways to utilize Magic Missile, and this is just one flavor of it. I encourage you to check out other flavors of Magic Missile. Anyway, I hope you had fun here, learning about Magic Missile, or just maybe having a good time watching a spell you love as well. Be sure to hit that like button, the thumbs up button, that subscribe button, whatever these things are called these days. Bells, there might be bells involved. Ring the Chaos Bell, and come on back for more. I've been Chris here at Shake the Box. I hope you had fun. Play the games you love and have a good time. Bye, bye, bye.